Are we set up? Let me just sort of. Okay, we're live. Right, let me just tell everyone. Hi, Louis in the UK. I'm a 57-year-old man. I'm an Elvis fan, have been for over 50 years. And me with Team Elvis are defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. We're going to have a cup of tea. We're going to sit here in my lounge. And all of us together, we're going to discuss Elvis and defend Elvis. Let's give a chance for you guys to join in. I want to start off with a song. So first of all, I'm just going to tell you guys that we are live. So in case you don't know, in case you're new to this channel, we have a Facebook page, Defending Elvis Presley Fans Want the Truth. The actual name of the page is Defending Elvis Presley, Louis Daily Live Streams. Louis Daily Live Streams. And you go onto that, you can join the 24/7 chat that we do all day, all night. It's amazing. You'll love it. Also under my name, and I'll type my name in here in the comments. Now, if you want to see, let's have a look. Where are we? Hang on. Let's have a look. I'm messing around with my computer now. It's like, right, let's just close that a minute. Okay, right, right. Oops. All right, I'm just messing around now. Okay. If you want, so my PC just done something weird. Now I don't want to close it off just in case it affects it. But if you want to see, if you want to join the other 24/7 live stream, you just type in my name, Louis McCready's. Let me just type it into Facebook, and I will add you to the 24/7 live stream. And let me just see if I can. It's all right. It's being a bit weird on me. No, let's have a look. Try this one. No, it's not going to do it. So, one more try. No, it's not that. Okay, it doesn't matter. Don't worry. As long as it's all working on your end, type in Louis McCready's, friend request me, and I will add you to the other 24/7 live stream. We have two 24/7 live streams. It just says that. Team Elvis, 24/7 live stream. That's all it does. Right. Good morning, Amy. So just Amy, are you receiving me normally? Because on my end there's a bit of a weird picture. Are you getting me okay? Like the picture of me. If you are, we can carry on. Is that a yay or a nay? Oh, have I fixed it? Let's have a look. No. Yeah, so it's looking fine. Okay, I don't know. On the right side of my screen is being weird, but if you're getting me good, guys. So, thanks, Amy. So at the moment we have got Finola, Amy, Sarah, and Lorna, and Susan, and Philomena, and Susan McCoy. I'm going to quickly let everyone know we're live. Now, what it is, let me just quickly tell everyone. I put it on 4 things. I put it on both the chats. Wouldn't it be nice if Mindy joined us? Mindy, Miller, join us. And then I put it on. Let's have a look. Then I put it on to the actual Defending Elvis Presley, Louis Daily Live streams. I put it on there as well. Just say we're live. I think. Oh, yeah. Then I put it on my own name, just on Louis McCready's. Just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it. I think the more of us that come together, the better. I really do believe that. So, okay, we're live. Right, so you're all going to get these notifications. Okay, right. So I want to jump straight into it because I keep getting distracted. Now, I think this is, if I'm right, is this part 5? Part 5. Let me just have a look. How many parts have we done so far? to this particular topic, Priscilla Presley being buried at Graceland, and your views on that. Yeah. Let's have a look. God, what would we do without our phones, mate? Our phones and a tea or a coffee, and God, we'd be lost, wouldn't we? We'd be lost. So let me just see what we've been calling them. I'm not brilliant at doing naming and doing so we're on, so today we are now on part 5. Priscilla Presley buried at Graceland's part 5. I'm going to start off on the outset, guys, on my views. I want to just get it out there straight away so there's no confusion. I do not think Priscilla Presley deserves to be buried next to Elvis. No way. No way. She threw away that right as soon as she did all these, in my opinion, and many of your opinions, I think, extremely cruel things to Elvis and Lisa Marie. That is my views. Yeah. So no one get it wrong. But I keep saying this and it always gets a backlash. We do need to come up with a fix about Lisa Marie being buried there and Benjamin being buried there. We do need to come up with, right. And Amy, I ask you, you give me an idea. Amy Collett, we all respect you and trust you. This is my dilemma. How are we going to make Joel Weishanker and Riley Keough come up with a plan when Priscilla dies? I don't wish her dead. I don't hate Priscilla. We're not a Priscilla hate channel. But how are together, us, Team Elvis, Amy, Mindy Miller, we're all Team Elvis, aren't we? How are we going to put something to Riley Keough, maybe even the twins, and Joel Weishanker and Jack Sodden, where the fans are happy? Where the fans are happy. We know that the fans do not want Priscilla buried in the meditation garden next to Elvis. We know that. She doesn't deserve it. No way. Not in a million years. We have an issue. Priscilla wants to be buried. Priscilla's only alternative is to be buried near Lisa Marie and Benjamin. Okay? We know that she's never going to get buried with Elvis or next to Elvis. It's never going to happen. So together, let's come up with a plan. Now, you give me your ideas. You can't ignore the fact that Lisa Marie has been there. Is buried there. God rest her soul. You know I love Lisa Marie. We defend Elvis Presley's bloodline. So that includes Lisa Marie and Benjamin, twins, you name it, bloodline, we're there. Gladys, Vernon, we're always going to defend all of them. Okay? So, you guys saying to me, well, you know, she was horrible to Lisa Marie Presley, so I don't care if it's her daughter. That's not going to wash with Joel Weishanker. It's not going to wash with Riley. Riley's trying to keep everyone happy. Joel Weishanker is trying to keep everyone happy. You bringing up all of Priscilla's wrongdoing isn't going to undo the fact that Lisa Marie, God rest her soul, is buried right there. And so is Benjamin. So come on, guys. Let's hear your plan. How are we going to win over Riley and Joel? Let's hear it. And I'm going to read your comments while I drink my tea. So, hello, Louis. Everyone's still recovering, trying to stay out of the wind. I'll have allergies and it's been acting up and playing, listening and watching the chat group. Hi, Lorraine. Not really an idea on keeping Joel Weishanker happy and Riley Keough, but I really hope you're well, Lorraine. I send you love. I send you healing energy. What would Mindy Miller do? She would send you healing energy. Feel the healing energy. Okay, Lorraine? Now, I love how spiritual and deep Mindy Miller was. I found it really interesting. I really like Mindy Miller. I watched hours and hours of her interviews this morning, and I think I love her. I think she's great. So, good morning, Louis and Team Elvis Group. Yes, America knows who you are. As soon as I do my research, I find out who mentioned you live on TV. Oh, I'd love it if Natividad. If I tell you what, if America know who Defending Elvis is, Team Elvis is, that would be probably one of the high points of my life. Live on TV? No, you're kidding, aren't you? No, I don't think I'm there yet, guys. I still see us as a very small channel with big ideas. We are Defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. With Team Elvis, we are small with big ideas. Isn't that right, Amy? Amy, we got big ideas, yeah? Now, Amy has got plans ahead. I'm not going to mention them because it's her plan, her ideas. Now, Amy can mention them. Amy Collett, if she wants to talk about her plans, great. I won't do it for her, but we love Amy. I have a great idea. Priscilla could be preserved and displayed in a glass coffin in the main house. Oh my God. Oh, that has made my day. That has made my day. Come on, guys. What are your... Now, JD, I'm not laughing to be rude to you. I like you, JD. You've got a sense of humor. No disrespect, but a glass coffin inside the house. A clear glass coffin, yeah? So we can see her remains. Is that what you're saying? Oh, God. I'm sorry. All I can do is laugh at that. That's just... I don't think Joel Weisshankar and Riley Keough are going to go for that. But thanks for putting a smile on my face. But remember, Louis, Priscilla isn't asking to be next to Lisa. She wants to be close to Elvis as possible. So that leaves the spot next to Dodger. That was originally Lisa. Okay, all right, Amy, fine. Okay, but Amy, I still say to you, what is the fix? Good news, I've just fixed my wife's car. I spent 3 days trying to fix my wife's car, and I've just fixed it, okay? Now, the way I fixed it was a couple of sleepless nights thinking about what was wrong with it and just brainstorming it. So I say to you guys, sleepless nights, brainstorming, what is the fix with where Priscilla's going to be buried? Now, that doesn't have to be at Graceland in the meditation garden. It could be, other people have suggested, in California, buried with her own family, her own parents, Navarone one day, her own family ancestors. It could be that. But we need a fix. Amy, what is the fix? Come on. So come up with some ideas. Okay, writing to the zoning commission. Hi, Lorraine. To not allow any more graves, an ex-wife for an ex-wife, emailing Joe Washington and Jack Sodden and Riley, please be polite. Lorraine, yes, right. Let's write to Joe Washington, Jack Sodden, but you have to come up with a plan. We need a plan. Write to them and say what? If you write to Joe Washington and Riley Keough and say, we don't want Priscilla buried at meditation garden because we just don't like her. She's a cow. They're not going to do it. We need, right, this is the plan. These are the reasons. Is the plan possible? We need that. Come on, guys. Come on. Amy, I'll tell you my plan. Yeah. Maybe she gets cremated and just has a small little urn, little box that big, yeah, smaller than my head, put at the foot of Lisa Marie's grave. That's it. The fans can pay their respects. Priscilla fans can pay their respects to that small little box that is full of dust. Is it a good plan? Just an idea, guys. Oh, thank Natividad. You know I love you, Natividad. I believe you, Natividad. Thank you so much. Right. So hi Finola says with her own parents. That makes sense. And then one day, Navarone in California. Yeah. They don't pass it through. Fine, we have the same sense of humor. It's all right, JD. You've put a smile on my face, mate. That is like, I love that. Oh no, in a clear glass box. How would you dress her? How would you dress her? Anyway, I'm reposting that info in chat. Right. Amy, am I missing something? All right. Okay. This is. Okay. I need time to read this, but this is the. All right. Are you giving the address of the zoning commission? Is that what it is? Is that what you want? Okay. Yeah. So Amy's going to post it. Yeah. So in case any of you want it, I'll put it on the live chat. The address. Yeah. I'll put it on the live chats now. Let's have a look. Right, I've just posted it. But Amy, I love interaction. I love interaction. If any of you want to send a voicemail and put your ideas now live around the world on Defending Elvis Presley, I will happily post your voicemails, including Amy knows I love voicemails. I think they're a brilliant idea. So guys, don't be shy. Let's have a look. Priscilla doesn't have any right to be buried at Graceland next to Elvis. She's his ex-wife, and yes, she should be buried with her own family and not Grace. Tracy, I love you, Tracy. I agree. So what should we say to, what should we do? Where should we bury Priscilla? Come on, if we have to decide, we're trying to keep Riley Q happy, Joel Weinstein happy, Priscilla's family that are living happy, Navarone. What should we do? Let's have a game plan. Right. Mrs. G. All right. So, okay. Let's keep going. Let's have a look. Let's make sure I haven't missed any comments. That will scare the heck out of everyone. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, it would, Mrs. G. Let's have a look. I'm still smiling from that comment. It's like, shh. Okay. Lisa will turn in her grave. Right. I have personally emailed Joel about how I feel about Priscilla and not to be buried at Graceland. The more of you that do that, the better. Yeah. I'll come back and watch. I'm back and watch the replay. Oh, hi, Susan. Just an idea on how to address them. Her wedding dress, probably. Oh my God, JD, you won't be able to put her in a wedding dress, because she sold it, mate. She sold it at GWS auctions. Bridget Cruz has sold the wedding dress. It's gone, and it also had a letter of authenticity written by Priscilla. Okay, it's the original item. Unfortunately, it's a different color than it used to be, and it's a different size, but we do have a letter of authenticity through GWS auctions, verified by Bridget Cruz and Priscilla. Okay, my friend, there you go. Let's have a look. Navarone can handle it. Yeah, tell them how much money they'd lose if Priscilla was buried there. But do you know what? You got the. I know all of you talk about how if Priscilla was buried at Graceland, that they would lose loads of money and loads of people would boycott Graceland. Yeah, I agree with that. I actually think there'll be a bit of a revolt at the gates. I actually think there would be a massive reaction if Priscilla was buried at Graceland. Honestly, I believe it from the bottom of my heart. But you're also going to get the opposite. You're also going to get the people that, they're going to be really interested. They're going to really want to see it. The people that are more Priscilla fans, the people that just love a bit of drama, they're going to go. It could make it busier. They might take more money. You get what I'm saying? Let's have a look. Everyone, the zoning commission address. Louis has just put it in the chat group. From Amy, comment, okay, I've posted. Joe Washington, email. Yeah, and if you want me to post anything, guys, this is the good thing about being interactive, is you can just send it here and I can just tell you guys. Everyone from the zone, let's have a look. Priscilla could start her own plot in a secure graveyard for her family that aren't Presley. Yeah, and Finola, where would you do that? Louis, can you read on here what I sent you? It would help give fans the idea on how to write their letters. Right, okay. Let's have a look. So are you ready, guys? From a post I made months ago trying to rally the troops to write the zoning commission. Let's talk about Elvis in regards to Memphis tourism. According to 2022 study published in the Commercial Appeal, Graceland Tourism is responsible for $150 million in revenue yearly for the city. The paper also credited Graceland for putting Memphis as a tourist hotspot on the map. The following is a quote from the business journal Gale.com. Without Elvis, what special person, single event, or unique feature would characterize Memphis to the world? Would it be the Mississippi River, Boss Crump, the death of Martin Luther King, Beale Street, the Peabody Ducks St. Jude, the Wonder Series, Federal Express International Papers, Memphis in May, or the Grizzlies? Would it be Jerry Lee, Rufus Thomas, or one of our superstars? Or would Memphis be like Chicago without the Cubs and the Bears? Or St. Louis without the Arch and the Cardinals? Or Indianapolis without the 500? Or Louisville without the Derby? Or Atlanta without the Braves and Delta Airlines? Elvis is our identity around the world. The economy of Memphis will prosper with or without the king, but it will grow better and faster with Elvis than without. Elvis is part of the fabric of our community. Elvis is the part of our past, our present, our future. Elvis would have wanted for Memphis and all the things it has become and more. Why is all of this important? That means the fans who contribute to success of the city have a voice, a loud one. Do you remember the plane debacle back in, I think, 2015, when Elvis Presley Enterprises was going to allow the Lisa Marie to be sold? We raised a stink and that got shut down real quick. More recently, requiring us to have an armband to participate in the vigil. Yeah, that lasted 1 year. For those of us who believed it would be an absolute disgrace to his legacy, and now Lisa to have the ex-wife buried there. Here's where our voice matters. The zoning has to be approved to allow additional graves to be placed in the meditation garden. Hence the key phrase in the settlement, to the extent of Riley's authority. The city approves the zoning. Below is the address for the zoning board. It's time to use our voices again when we can all come together for a common goal, and we are powerful. Guys, I've been saying this all along. Together we can make a difference. We seriously can. So I'll read out the address. So grab a pen. I'll just give you a minute to get a pen. I'll tell you what, guys, my reading is getting good. My reading is getting good. I'm ready for the teleprompt. When I'm on Sky News, when I'm on NBC News, I'll be able to read the prompt, the teleprompt. I'm getting ready, guys. Zoning Commission, 125N Main Street, Memphis, Tennessee, 38101, and there's a phone number, obviously an American one, 901-636-6500. I'll repeat the address. The Zoning Commission, 125N Main Street, Memphis, Tennessee, 38101, and the phone number is 901-636-6500. I should get like some kind of like book reading award. I never got one at school. I did leave school when I was 15, so not great for education. Let's have a look. Susan, hi. The narrative is shifting on her though, due to her actions after Lisa passed. Yeah, I do agree. And we've chatted about this with Amy, but when Lisa Marie passed, God rest her soul, you know we love her. The public and Elvis fans and Priscilla fans have started to realise there's another side to Priscilla that they didn't realise was there. She has a dark side, in our opinion. So Priscilla, right, Finola, Priscilla pushed the grieving widow way too much. It would be an insult to Elvis. It would be an insult to Elvis. I agree, Finola, but we still need a plan. Where's she getting buried? Where's she getting buried? If she died tomorrow, where are we going to bury her? I know it sounds a bit morbid, but honestly, her daughter is there. Her grandson is there. Come on. We need a fix. I like my fix. To be cremated, a small urn that big, placed at the foot of Lisa Marie's grave. Would that upset you guys? Priscilla is not a Presley, no right to be buried at Graceland. Lisa and Elvis would not want her buried there. Now, we had this discussion yesterday, Francis, and it got very heated. Whatever we think about Lisa and the relationship between Priscilla and Lisa, which we know was very complex, we also know we're very upset and angry about her being placed in Scientology. We also have strong views about the finances that happened with Elvis Presley Enterprises and the situation with Riley and the release of the Priscilla book and film, really, from Sofia Coppola. Obviously, the Elvis and Me book, which I keep saying to you is a broken fairy tale that is not real, that is just something that was created on behalf of Priscilla, from Priscilla's point of view. Elvis had nothing to do with this book. Elvis wasn't even alive when it was written. So, my point is this. We cannot get away from the fact that Lisa is her daughter. We're never going to change that. We're never going to change that Benjamin's there. So what is the fix? Even though we know together, Team Elvis, we know she has no right to be buried there. We know that Lisa Marie and Benjamin, especially Lisa Marie, did not get on with her mother. They feuded for years, didn't like each other. But it's still a fact that Lisa Marie is her daughter. So, what's the fix, guys? What's the fix? So, Riley must apply, but the settlement doesn't say Riley has to apply. Okay? Oh, yeah, just so you know, Amy, I'm going to read out you've given me all the settlement documents that was agreed between Riley and Priscilla. I'm going to read the whole thing out, but I haven't picked a day yet to do it. I'm going to do it. Not at Graceland. No way to get buried with her own family. Okay? But, okay, Tracy. Yeah, I agree. But what shall we do? What should happen? Well, Amy Collett came up with a great letter in the Team Elvis chat group. She came up with a great letter writing to Riley, Jack, and Joe and the Zoning Commission. Yes, we've just read that out. Right, okay. Right, let's have a look. The settlement only says to the extent of Riley's authority, she will allow her to be buried at the spot closest to Elvis without moving graves. It doesn't say Riley has to apply for more zoning. Yeah. But, but my guess is, Amy, that she does have to. Yeah. Let's have a look. So we've got, yes, indeed. Priscilla is not a Presley. She does not need to be buried at Graceland. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, we agree there. But we still need a plan for Joe Weisshanker and Riley Q. Because when she passes, this decision is going to be made. Do we have a plan? do we have an idea? Is there anything we can put forward to Joel Reichenker and Riley Q as fans, as Team Elvis? Lisa might have said to Riley, in no circumstances, bury my mother in Graceland. Right, okay, Finola. But that's more hearsay, isn't it? It's more hearsay. I'm just trying to analyze that one. So basically, obviously, we know they were feuding. They must have been feuding right up to her death because of the Priscilla film by Sofia Coppola. We know that Priscilla was going to back that film, and Lisa Marie did not want that film made, even emailing Sofia Coppola. She made her views very clear that she didn't feel that the film Priscilla portrayed her father in the correct light, made him look bad. And we also know that once poor Lisa Marie passed away, that Priscilla didn't really mourn properly and went on to carry on promoting that film as much as she could. And even now acts as if her daughter didn't die. You would never look at Priscilla as a grieving mother, would you? I don't want to sound horrible and cruel, but Priscilla doesn't come across as a grieving mother. Where's my phone? Now, if you look at the most recent, let's go to Instagram. Now, remember, I'm doing this to debate. I'm not doing this to be hateful. This isn't hate. This is a debate between Elvis fans and myself discussing our views about whether or not Priscilla should be buried at Graceland. Okay, so if we go to Priscilla's page, let's just see if I can find it. This is her Instagram, and I get quite a few posts. Okay, I think I'm allowed to play. I don't think they're copyrighted. Now, guys, remember what we're discussing. We're discussing if we feel that Priscilla has grieved properly for her daughter, Lisa Marie, since it's not long ago, is it? Without sounding rude, she's not cold in her grave yet. I mean that very respectfully, because I absolutely adore Lisa Marie and I miss her just like you guys do. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of things, and you tell me, guys, if you think this is the actions of a grieving mother. Are we ready? So she's promoting herself that there's a get-together in Hawaii. Okay, next one. Does that look like a grieving mother? So I'll keep going. Let's try and find one that's actually...
It would be hip. It would be something
right, here we go.
I think they would love, and something a little bit different. Would I ever consider designing clothes again with my partner or a partner? Hey, Priscilla, girl, all my dreams ain't life shattering at the sea. I actually have thought about it, but I'm actually too busy to really, get focused on designing, because my life is very full right now. But maybe one day, if I would design.
Okay, so maybe one day, but right, let me just pause that. Now, the point I'm trying to make is, guys, now obviously she's referring, I'm guessing, to the Biss and Bo clothing boutique that she opened in the 70s. I've heard that Elvis basically paid for it all, but and eventually she sold it to her partner. She's probably referring to her partner as well. So she's sort of living in the past and going, oh, would I ever sell clothes again like I did in the 70s with my partner? And she actually says in it, oh, I'll think about it. I might do. It's possible. This is an 80-year-old woman in grief. She doesn't need money. This is an 80-year-old woman in grief. And she's talking about nothing has changed in her life. She hasn't lost Benjamin. She hasn't lost Lisa Marie. This is the bit that the fans, this is the problem with the fans have with Priscilla. There's a disconnect. There's a disconnect. The fans don't feel like Priscilla grieved. Now, some people will jump up in the comments and say to me, it's none of your business. She's not your grandmother. Yeah. But no, I'm making it my business because Team Elvis and all the fans, the Elvis fans, feel and maybe not all, many of the Elvis fans feel that Priscilla never grieved for her daughter Lisa Marie. Some of you even say to me at the memorial that Priscilla came across very fake and was just reading it off her phone. Some of you said to me, now Jerry Schilling came across very genuine. Jerry Schilling shared very close memories of Lisa Marie, heartfelt stories, quite a few stories. It was quite a long speech from Jerry Schilling. You could tell he was speaking for the heart. You could tell he was heartbroken. Yeah, we like Jerry Schilling. We do like him. We do think he's too close to Priscilla, but we do like Jerry Schilling. Yeah. So Jerry, if you're ever watching this, we do like you. Right. But then Priscilla steps up to do her part of the speech, and she reads off something on her phone that was written for her by Riley Keough. Yeah. No heartfelt stories from mother to daughter. No heartfelt stories from mother to daughter. This is our problem, guys. Let me just click on a couple of things here. Look. So this is on Priscilla's, yeah. Now, what is the first thing you guys are going to say about that? She never met Gladys. So it's all about, how can I say it? It's all spoon feeding. It's a spoon feeding of the fans to try and make her look in a favourable light. Now, I repeat myself, I don't hate Priscilla. I feel sorry for her. I think she's got serious issues. I think she needs help. I wish she would just retire and look after her grandkids. I'm not trying to incite hate, but the fans are not happy. So somehow it needs to be addressed. You can't bury, my words to Priscilla now, if you watch this now, this live stream, you cannot bury your head in the sand and act like everything is okay. Everything's not okay. There's millions of fans that are really, really upset and hurt and feel that you need to apologize to them and change your ways. You need to admit wrongdoing. Apologize for your past. Okay, guys? Anyway, it's difficult, right? Because I personally think I've got a good heart. I think Team Elvis have a good heart. We don't want to be bitter and angry and not nice and evil, but we do need a bit of remorse. We do. We need a bit of, I'm sorry, I did wrong. Why did that happen? So it's a tough one, guys. It's a tough one. So my son's just messaged me. Let me just quickly reply to him. Let's have a look. Okay, right. Let's read some of the comments. So we're gonna have a look. Okay, let's have a look. Sorry, guys, quite a few comments whilst I was waffling away. So Seal, who is going to contest Riley over Navarone? Finola, Lisa might have said to Riley, in no circumstances bury my mother in the Gracelands. Sorry, have I, right. Riley's lawyer may not have knowledge of Tennessee law. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard somebody say Navarone wants to take Priscilla to Brazil to be buried. I hope that's true, where she belongs in Brazil with her true love. Yeah, the Marco Garibaldi Garcia. Tracy, yes, Lisa Marie is her daughter. That's the only connection she has at Graceland. Lisa Marie would not want her mother buried there. They hardly ever got along. I've heard that, but don't forget Benjamin as well. Benjamin, the grandson. Has she never ever said that she wanted to be near a daughter? No. Near her grandson? No. And blah, 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 cares what Prissy wants. We all want a lot of things and we're not going to get. Yes, CL, yes. But when she passes, a decision is going to need to be made by Joel Weishanker, by Riley Keough, by Navarone. So we're trying to come up with some ideas, yeah? But I understand how you feel. Is it hearsay? But if Lisa made it clear, Riley will know what to do. Navarone is her heir and have the right to decide. He may apply for zoning. Does he? I don't know. Yes, he's her heir, but does he have the right to decide on where she's buried at Graceland? I would say no way. Right. I've never ever seen any tears from Priscilla, not when Elvis passed away, and not when Lisa Marie passed away. You're right. This is a problem, isn't it? There's a disconnect with the fans. The fans feel disconnected from Priscilla. Priscilla seems to be relieved that Lisa is no longer here, so she can do and say what she wants. This is Nat TV 22. Yeah, I agree. It does feel that way. Priscilla seems to be relieved that Lisa is no longer here, so she can do and say what she wants. It does feel that way. It does. I can't disagree with that comment. In my opinion, Riley is not reliable to uphold Lisa's wishes. We like Riley, okay? But I understand why you've made that comment. She's too soft. She's too soft. She needs to stand up for herself. Stand up to Priscilla. I believe that. Now, we know that she can be tough when she wants because she proved it with the Graceland scammer. Yeah? She did really well. She stood her ground. But with the agreements between Priscilla and Riley after the death of Lisa Marie, we're not happy what was allowed, what was agreed. We don't like it. You know, the legal expenses, the $1 million, the salary that she's going to get. I think the Navarone thing was already put in there before with Lisa Marie. So we just think, I think generally, and I think I can speak for many of you guys, we don't agree with that agreement. We don't think it's right. We don't think Priscilla should have been allowed to be buried at Graceland. So your point has a point. She's too soft. She's too soft. She's trying to keep everyone happy. She is a bit in between a rock and a hard place. She is. No, it's not the actions of a mother that's just lost a child. Yeah. And I've always felt that. From the moment we found out that Lisa Marie had passed, we didn't understand how cold Priscilla came across. We don't get it. We don't get it. She's a human being. She must have feelings. It couldn't feel more wrong. Yeah? Right, so CO, Navarone apply for rezoning based on what? You don't just ask to plant your mum in someone else's backyard. Well, I would say, CO, based on the fact that Lisa Marie's buried there and Benjamin's buried there, not on Elvis. She has no tie to Elvis. They were divorced. They had a horrible divorce. She had moved on, had many other partners. She was horrible to Elvis on so many levels. She lost her right to be buried anywhere near Elvis decades and decades ago. And we all know that whenever she says Elvis is the love of my life, we laugh. We laugh. We find it ridiculous. We find it silly. Let's have a look. CO, Teresa, big time. Priscilla hated Lisa, exploited Lisa, and set up for a rough life and pulled the plug too soon. Right, okay. Well, you've mentioned a few points. Now, I would say this to you. I've watched a lot of interviews. I've done a lot of research. They had serious problems with each other, serious problems, like massive disputes, years of not talking. There was a lot of wrongdoing from Priscilla, a lot. But they also did have many years where they got on very well. I would say they probably got on not well more. But they did have, you can see it in the interviews, guys. You go back through the decades, they got loads of interviews where they look happy together. So it isn't as crystal clear as that. She is in love with herself and all about her money. I agree that she loves money. She is very obsessed with money. That's clear. You've only got to go through all these different things. Yeah, let me just quickly get it back up again. There's so many on there. Yeah, all different. It's just constant money making stuff, constant. And we've heard that she charges $200 a signature. I think that's true. Is it? So it's too much money, 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 money. Too much. At 80 years old, why? Why? How many 80-year-olds are out there trying to get money? Even now, many of us here are older, in our 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. How many of us are all running around trying to get more money? So, right. Yeah, Navarone can't apply for zoning at Graceland. It doesn't have ownership. Okay, thanks, Amy. That's brilliant. Her son is going to pick where she is buried. I don't see him placed with the Presleys, which he doesn't like. I see him placed in California. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look. I can't believe. Let's have a look. Hang on, sorry. It jumps up. It's so rubbish. If I click a button, everything jumps up. Right. I can't believe how composed Priscilla was just after losing her daughter. It's definitely not the display of agreeing with mother. I agree. Emily, I agree. It doesn't add up, does it? It just doesn't. It feels wrong. We don't love Jerry. He can't be loyal to Lisa whilst being Pris's friend. It's good to avoid conflict, but at some point he's got to step up, and he never did step up for Lisa. Now, I have strong views about Jerry Schilling. I'm not going to go into them too much, but I do like Jerry Schilling. I know Jerry Schilling loved Elvis, loved Lisa Marie. I know it, yeah? And he's close to Riley. But I've always felt that once Priscilla became the boss of Graceland, in charge of Elvis Presley Enterprises, it was in his interest to be like that with her, to be very close to her. Financially, it was always his benefit. I know he went off and managed the Beach Boys and other bands and all the rest of it. But I still think financially it was in his interest to keep in there with Priscilla. And there are rumors of an affair. There are rumors of an off-on romance going way back to the 60s, 70s, up to current day of an affair. What do you think, guys? I know I'm pushing it out there a bit, guys. Now, please don't take me wrong. I do like Jerry Schilling. I do. But I'm just saying what you guys are messaging me. Yeah? Now, Jerry, if you're watching this, it's just rumors. I don't know if it's true. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just repeating what I've heard from the fans. Okay? Right. She did. Yes, she did pull the plug. Oh yeah, the pull the plug thing. I keep getting this sent to me. Obviously, God rest her soul, when Lisa Marie passed away, there was a decision, do not resuscitate, was placed on Lisa Marie. Many of you feel that it was Priscilla that made that decision. I don't know. Amy, do you know? Amy Collett, was it her decision? Many of you have said that Riley couldn't make it because she was too far away. So who knows who took the decision to not resuscitate? Who knows? I don't know. Right, Margaret, never heard a divorced woman of 50 years having another love for 22 years and a child, and countless men wanted to be buried by her husband with a working marriage of 2 or 3 years. I agree. Margaret, I'm on your side. Hi, everyone, and Louis. Sorry I'm late. Oh, it's okay, Jane. Welcome. Right, Zoning Commission will shut down emails like Graceland did. I'm told that they can't do anything, but I agree that Joel will see that we meant it and not let. Yeah, I honestly do believe that collectively, the Elvis fans, not just my small little channel defending Elvis Presley fans want the truth. I honestly believe that collectively we can make a difference. I also believe that if we are heard loud enough, that we could end up on TV. I believe that. I do see myself sitting in front of Piers Morgan or on the ABC News pleading my case, defending Elvis Presley. I do. I think it's possible. I do honestly believe we could make a difference. I do think I could sit opposite Joe Weisshanker and plead my case. I also think I could speak to Riley Q and tell her why we defend Elvis. Team Elvis, why we defend Elvis. I honestly do, guys. I'm not just all talk here. I can see it. I can see it's a possibility. we could make a difference. We could make a difference, honest, together as a group. I really believe that. With people like Amy, yeah, I think we can do it. I really do. Now, I have noticed other channels. How can I put it politely? I am a believer that we can do it with other channels, that collectively with other channels like Hidden Minds, Renee, that we are allowed a voice. But I am getting a feedback now from other channels, I won't name them, that they don't want to be a collective group. They want to do it by themselves. They see me as competition. I had this discussion today with some people. This is what I say to all other Elvis channels. We can do it together, guys. We can come together. Our voice will be louder. Not just my subscribers, not just the members. We've got other subscribers of other Elvis channels. And as a collective group, dozens, if not hundreds of Elvis defending channels, yeah? Together, I think we can make a difference. If we're going to get jealousy and other channels getting competitive, I'm bigger than you, if you're going to get that, we ain't going to do it collectively. Anyway, I'll say no more about that topic. Right, so let's have a look. Oh, Nicola's on. Nicola's become a member. Nicola, come on. Now, Nicola, come on. Shall I play? I've been waiting for Nicola to come on. Right, Nicola, are you still there? Should we try and find Nicola's video? Now, Nicola has just become a member. Thank you so much. Are we going to try and find your video, Nicola? Am I going to embarrass you? Let's have a look. Now, Nicola met Elvis Presley. Nicola, am I going to embarrass you if I do this? She's gone quiet. I'm going to put it on anyway. So, Nicola, come on.
And at the end, I decided to go to Las Vegas and meet Elvis. And at that time,
right, are you ready? Right, I'm gonna play this.
In August 72.
I'm gonna play this. I can go and make a coffee. Now, Nicola, I've been waiting for you to come on, yeah, because I always said that when you come on, I was going to play your video. Nicola met Elvis in 72 many times. She's got an amazing story. I am playing someone else's video. I don't know if Nicola's even on. I hope she is. And this is a great story, guys. How to meet Elvis Presley by persistence. Persistence.
All right, so tell us, that's you? That's me in 72. In August 72. I was a modern dancer. I was with a tour modern dance ballet in Los Angeles. And at the end, I decided to go to Las Vegas and meet Elvis. And at that time, Livia Monari was me, Nicola Crippa, and Livia Monari, and who is it? Elvis Presley.
Right, I don't like playing other people's stuff, but I think Nicola deserves it. Let me just get past the introduction.
I immediately join me in LA. We go to Las Vegas. We're gonna meet Elvis. We're gonna see concert. And when we arrived at the Hilton, I immediately saw the Colonel Parker gambling, and I went to him and I said, "Hello, Colonel Parker." I was 17. I had only, this hot pants only, and of different color. And I went to him and I said, "Hi, Colonel Parker. We are from Italy. He's the president, and we have a trophy for Elvis." And he said, it's not possible. Why it's not possible? Because, I was already very determined at 17 already. So I told him, well, it's not possible. It's not possible. Hey, you want to meet Elvis? I started to be pissed off, with him. And he said it's not possible. Yeah. And I started to gamble again. And Olivia was saying nothing. I said, well, and I just, in the lobby, I saw Esposito. So I went to Joe Esposito, and I said to Joe, I didn't think he was as arrogant and as rude as the Cowan partner. At least until he was working for Elvis. Afterwards, when he had no money, he was kind with the fans, because they paid him, but he was arrogant. And I asked him, hey, Joe, we are here from Italy and we want to meet Elvis. We have a trophy. And he said, like Colin Parker, he said, it's not possible. Why? I said, it's not possible. Because it's not possible. And I said, hey, Joe, you have Italian ancestors. You are Italian like us. You know what he said? He said, I'm not Italian. I was born in Chicago. And he turned his back to me? No, nobody can do that. So I went to the matador of the Hilton, Emilio Muscelli, who was Italian. He moved to the United States at the age of 24. And because his family was rich, they had a restaurant in New York, and his uncle died, so they sent him to New York. And then I don't know how he arrived in Las Vegas. He was 50 years old. He could speak very good Italian because he moved to the United States when he was 24. Right. And so I knocked at the door. I didn't even wait for the answer to come in. I went in and I started to speak in Italian and said, hey, Emilio, I'm Nica from Milan and Livio from Recanati. We are here to see Elvis concert and to meet Elvis. And it was with the glasses like this on his head. And then he looked at me and said in Italian, what? And I said, Emilio, I'm Nica. I come from Milan. Livio is from Recanati. He's president of the Italian Fan Club. We have a trophy for Elvis. We want to meet him. I want to see the concert. And he said, how old are you? And I said, I was 17. I said, I'm 18. And you're here alone? No, I said, Livio. Livio was a shy guy. He was 28, but he was a shy guy. He was at the door. And I said, hey, Livio, come in. And so, do you have any booking for the concert? No, we didn't book anything. Why? we buy the tickets here. You have to queue up. Oh, no, I don't queue up. And he told me, you are really something. And he treated me like his daughter. He gave us his card, and we could enter through the invited guests. We paid for the show. Right. We paid for the show. But he gave us always very good seats without giving any tip. And 3 times we were in the first row, and we didn't pay any tip. You have some pictures there. Let's see some of the pictures. Yeah. Go through that book first. Which one? Just flip through. Yeah. And so there's you with Elvis. Yeah. And that's backstage after the show, or? This is backstage. This is the second time we met him, because the first time we met him, Olivia was so excited that he ran to the room. He charged the camera with already used film. And because when Emilio came to us and said, In 15 minutes you are gonna meet Elvis. Wow. I ran to the lobby. And bought 2 LPs for dedication. And I told Livio, go up, take the camera and retrieve him. He took the camera, but he was so excited, he put a youth film. Oh. So Joyce Posito, we have stayed with Elvis for 15 minutes, and we have been joking and this and that. With all this, and when I met Elvis, I jumped on him. And I hugged him and kissed me, and he hugged me and kissed me back. And he said, hey, how old are you? I said, 18. So did he kiss you on the lips? Oh yeah, sure. And, you know, there she is. Elvis, there at the Hilton. Flip them through. Let's see some of those pictures. Yeah. So we met the second time. This is the second time. Okay. And I wanted a professional photographer. Yeah, yes. We have the 2 negatives in 6x6. Okay. We spent a lot of money, but I wanted. It's worth it, right? It was worth it. It was worth it. Yeah, keep flipping through there. Let's see what you got. This is Emilio Micheli after we met Elvis the first time. So this is the guy that she told us a story about, friends. He's the one that hooked her up with great seats to Elvis' show and got her backstage. Yeah. And we are outside the Hilton before meeting Elvis with a trophy. Wow. And the picture of Elvis with a trophy didn't come out. Yeah, keep flipping through. Let's see what you have. That's Colonel Parker. Yeah. Very rude and very arrogant. This is Tom Diskin. Tom Diskin, okay, yeah. Wow, keep flipping through there. Yeah. And that's this one. We were at the Hilton. You know, at that time, there was nothing around the Hilton. But you see the Elvis sign in the background. Oh, right. That's why we took the picture. That's great. Great picture. And we are here at the in front of the Las Vegas Hilton. That's for the show, guys. During the day, yeah. During the day here, that was in the lobby of the Hilton. No, that was outside. That was outside. There was a sort of a poster, yeah. That was a poster. This. Okay, I'll show. We took some pictures of Elvis. It was not permitted, but we did. I forced Olivia to do it, and I covered Olivia. So this picture have never been printed or posted on Facebook.
Right, you want to get down? I can get. No, I'll get.
There's a picture of Elvis Presley there on stage at the Hilton. And this from the back. This we were very close. Oh wow, that's a great picture right there. No, look at this. Oh yeah.
You move a bit close to me.
What year is this? What year again? What year was this?
What do you mean?
What year was this show?
Right.
So 14 shows in 7 days. You know what I mean? But it would be in 1970. It was August, from the 23rd till the 29th of August, 72.
I'm going to say goodbye now.
72. Let's keep flipping. Come out. Look at this. You're the first one taking pictures of that, huh? That's awesome. It's going to be on YouTube. Fans will love this. And there's Elvis again on stage. So, yeah, you saw quite a few shows. 14. I like that shirt Elvis is wearing. Yeah, I love that. He never had jumpsuit that way. And I had the 2 scarves. You still have them? Oh, sure. And this is the album, and this is. Oh, you have his autograph too. This is okay. And a dedication to Nicola Elvis Presley. Wow, that is awesome. That's it. Well, you have a great story. I'm glad you shared it to us, Sarah. So tell us. It's the best memory I have of my life. I can remember every single moment. We stayed 15 minutes with him the first time, and another 15 minutes the second time. I remember the last thing that we asked him the second time was, what would you like to have from Italy? And he said, a Ferrari. Elvis, I have no money for a Ferrari. Well, he said, I want to come to Europe next year. I will be there in summer. Come and see me, and I'll buy you a Ferrari. Gosh, Elvis! And I hugged him again, kissed him again. I couldn't stay away from him. You know, the second time I kept his right hand in my hands for 15 minutes while we were talking, and he didn't withdraw the hand. No, it was so tender, and we were joking. Maybe because I was so natural, you know, I had no makeup, and I was like now, and it was so tender, easygoing, and how can I say special? I've never met, because in the 90s I've been tour manager in Italy for people like Frank Sinatra, Liza Minnelli, Sammy Davis, Paul Anka, Harry Belafonte, but I've never met an artist, the best entertainer ever, Elvis Presley. It was so tender, it was so easy, it was wonderful.
That's awesome. Hey, thanks for telling us that story. Thanks for watching this episode of Globetrotting with Trey. Don't double check, subscribe.
Globetrotting by Trey. Thank you so much, my friend. I really don't like to use other people's stuff, but it's the only way that I could show Nicola's experience meeting Elvis. Her story is just wow. Guys, isn't that like fantastic? And here is Yasmin. Sit up a bit higher. Let's have a look. Ooh. That's it. There we go. Yasmin wants to now look at that and say, give them a smile and a wave. Yasmin wants to say hello. Do you want to say hi, Team Elvis?
Hi, Team Elvis.
So whilst I sneaked off, I did nick myself a coffee. So anyway, guys, we're going to have to come to an end now because we're taking Yasmin. Where are we going? Look up here.
We're going to Poundland.
Yeah, we're going to Poundland.
Or the charity shop.
We're going to Poundland and the charity shop. Poundland is never a pound, and the charity shops are never a pound. And then where are we going to eat? McDonald's. And so that's what we're up to. So thanks, guys. We've had, it's you know, you're going to laugh, guys. We didn't even do the comments on the video. I want to do the comments on the Bye. I want to do the comments on where should Priscilla be buried, and we haven't done it. So we're going to have to push it on to the next video. The next video, I'm going to read your comments on the where should Priscilla be buried, and also your how can I say it? Your say. You having your say. So we're going to do that on the next one. Nicola, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks, guys.
Hey, I want one.
Yes, help us up. Thanks, guys. Take care. I'll be back. Had a great time. Thank you to all of you. Sending you all love. Everyone who joined in. Team Elvis, you rock. Team Elvis, taking care of business. We are Elvis defenders. That's what we are. Take care.
Bye-bye.
United we stand.
Bye-bye.